Well, that brings me into one of my favorite segments, fucking A's. Unfortunately, most of or everything I want to talk about this week is off the field and what a ridiculous situation they're in. As the A's announced last night that they had to stop ticket sales for tonight's game, and I don't think I've ever heard of that before. They capped it at 30,000 seats, tickets sold, because the city of Oakland, the Bay Area Rapid Transit System, their subway, whatever you like to call it, they like to call it the BART. They were refusing to run extra trains later to accommodate the fireworks show that is going to be part of tonight's festivities for July 4th weekend. They were ending train service before the game was going to be done, or basically the fireworks show. And the A's had asked for months and repeatedly, when they knew they were going to have fans back, to have BART extend their service for another half hour or whatever it ended up being. And the BART system in the city of Oakland have refused to do so, which created just an awful situation for A's fans who don't want to drive there or park in one of the 9,000 parking spots available at O.co Stadium or whatever the fuck it's called now. The irony is that the BART system was able to accommodate the San Francisco Giants on the other side of the bay with extended service. I believe it was 2 weeks prior when they had a fireworks show that ran after the game. So the double standard continues. The municipalities are working with the Giants and against the A's once again.
Sounds like Chicago.
Well, I've never been to a White Sox game where I couldn't take the train
kidding.
home.
I'm kidding.
Well, I do want to bring this up. The idea that public transportation was my entire life in Chicago, and when I lived in Oakland, the BART was okay, but I felt like it was kind of a useless system. It basically had like 5 lines, and I felt like they ran parallel to each other. There's like a few things that kind of splintered off from there, but you could go like on the same set of trains would go like the arc through downtown Oakland and under the Bay Bridge basically, and then into San Francisco. So I felt like it was kind of a useless transit. It was hard to get to. I had to, walk or take a shuttle several miles just to get to the BART. But lots of people use it. The coolest thing is it drops you off right by the Oakland Stadium. There's like a ramp that goes right into the stadium from the BART stop there. So it is a integral part of A's fandom to be able to ride public transportation to get to games, and for BART not to allow extra trains to accommodate a fireworks show is unreal. Like I was saying, I can imagine going to a Sox game, certainly not a Cubs game, where if it's going to run late, I wouldn't be able to take the train home. What do you do there? Are there going to be 30,000 people trying to get Ubers and cabs?
Yeah, that is crazy, because even like Metra, because the Sox have the Metra stop now, like they just run the train specifically for the White Sox.
Yes, this is a very common thing. I've never heard of anything like this, and it could only happen in Oakland to the A's, and it's just another example of why they need to get the fuck out of there. I mean, Oakland is literally kicking them out of the city.
You kind of get that feeling. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. Man, if it was, I think they would have been, the city of Oakland or the BART system could have easily been an a-hole of the week. I mean,
yeah.
God. I mean, that's disappointing.
I'm sure really there's more to the story than this. But on the surface, it's just a horrible look. It's something you would never, like I said, you'd never hear this happening to any other team in any other major city. It's just the A's. So unreal.